So this was back in June last year at Board Hill for the BE100. With Crystal, it's so important to get the first few fences right because that is where she gets her confidence from. So I really ride her quite hard at the first fences, just so I can get her rhythm, get her going forward, to get her confidence. So we've tackled the first 3 fences, which were all really simple, and fence 4 was an A to B combination. As you can see, it was on a straight line, so it was very, very easy, and Crystal just popped straight through there, no issue at all. At this point, I am thinking, oh god, we're nearly at fence 7, and you'll find out what that means in a minute. So we pop over this table and we come down to the corner, which is fence number 6. And Crystal is literally the most straightforward pony in the entire world. As you can see, I completely cock the stride up. Oops. Crystal saves me. Thank you, Crystal. I came nice and wide to the corner, although she's extremely straightforward. It was quite early on in the course and it was a fairly large corner, so I really wanted to make sure she had an established rhythm. And here comes fence 7. A giant ditch in front, a nice big hedge. I was absolutely terrified and Crystal saved my butt because I just sat there and froze. But after that I was feeling pretty confident because she'd jumped basically the biggest fence on the course, so popped around the rest pretty easily. So fence number 9, which is this combination here, was a house to step to another house on a bend, and as you can see, Crystal just finds it all so easy. She's super with combinations, she's so straightforward, super honest. You can just point and kick and she's going to take you. I don't know why my reins are so long. Lily, shorten your reins up. This next fence here is pretty simple, rolled up with a hedge, and it was actually on a downhill slope, so I did have to prop her up a little bit, but she's very sure-footed. And then we come up here on an uphill slope. And next is a water combination, and it was very, very, very steep through here, so I really had to break her rhythm and bring her back to a bouncy canter so I could make sure she was back on her hocks and paying attention, because there was a big drop after this fence. You can see a little bit better from this angle here, but it was a very steep drop. But she was super. She loves water. She flew up here after the water. And this next fence was actually huge, and I didn't really remember it because I was so concerned about fence 7. So here I take the longer route. As you can see in the corner, I go outside the tree. Crystal makes the time very, very easily, so I didn't feel the need to take the shorter routes, and the ground was just better around the tree. This fence was very simple. And lastly is our last combination on the course. And this combination was actually causing a lot of problems for the other riders. So when we got through clear, I got a big cheer from the stewards and some of the people in the crowd, which was really nice. So now we come to the last fence. There's my mother videoing and Crystal pops over it. Clear round, inside the time, absolute queen, icon, bestest ever. Thank you for watching. You thought it was the end of the video? Well, so did I. But then I decided last minute that I'm going to show you my show jumping round as well, because why not? So, apologies for my dad's videoing, he's not the best, but this is obviously still the BE100 at Board Hill. The show jumping arena actually wasn't flat, so coming down to this fence it was very downhill. So I sit her back, she does take a longer stride, so you can see me getting her back together afterwards. And as you'll see here, this is actually a 1-stride double, but I always add an extra stride with Crystal when it's horse strides because she's only 14 hands. And we disappear here, so I'm going to change the camera angle now. And we're coming up to this fence. She jumps it beautifully. Thank you, Crystal. This was actually a very hot day and she really doesn't do well in the heat. So she was feeling a little bit flat in the show jumping, but she did jump really, really well. Crystal looking at the people. And this fence here was so wide. The oxer was so wide. My poor little 14-hand pony, bless her, she jumps brilliantly. And I completely cocked the stride. What an idiot rider. I'm so sorry, Crystal. I just buried her underneath that fence and she went, what the hell are you doing? So that's why she had it down, but then she popped over the last. So it would have been a clear round if the rider wasn't completely useless. Sorry, Crystal. I know that you're an absolute icon and you could probably go around much better without me, but you're stuck with this idiot on your back. But anyway, Crystal was super. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty short, but it has been quite requested, so I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.